Good morning, guys. Today I'm going to show you how to put together our face mask kit. It is made out of cotton fabric, which is recommended by the CDC for the community masks. These are not obviously medical grade masks. They're made to protect you and to protect others when you go out in the community from spreading germs. So what I've done is I've put together this kit, and you can see it's just a little rectangle of cotton fabric. It has some serged edges, and around the perimeters you will feel some holes with a tactile border because I wanted to make this a no-sew project so that anyone can do this. You don't need to know how to use a regular needle and thread, and you don't need a sewing machine. There's some tape along the center that's holding your project shut. Leave that on until I instruct you to remove it. You should also have one long fleece strip, nice and stretchy and soft, and two shorter fleece strips. And each of our projects come in different patterns with coordinating fleece strips. And then you should have a little toggle button. This toggle button is going to be used to cinch up your straps around your head so that it is fully adjustable, and a plastic needle which we'll use to lace our fleece ribbon. So we'll get started. I'm going to take this plastic needle and we're going to take the long fleece ribbon and we are going to just put that through the eye of the plastic needle, and that eye of the plastic needle is fairly big, so it's pretty simple. Just pull a couple inches through, leaving a short tail, and pick up your rectangle, and across the top there's, on one side you'll feel the tactile holes. On one side there are no holes, and on one side are the tactile holes. So you're going to start on the side with the holes and feel in the corner. I'm going to start in my right hand corner, and I am going to go bottom up through this hole. So the tape in the middle is facing me, and I'm going to start underneath, pointing my needle up through that corner hole so that I'm pulling the ribbon up through the top. And I'm going to do that until I'm going to say this is probably about 12 inches of 10 to 12 inches of fleece ribbon that I'm leaving as the tail, so I'm not pulling the ribbon all the way through. And then I'm going to be doing the running stitch. So I'm going to so I've just pulled it up through this hole. I'm going to run my thumb toward the left until I feel my next hole. So this can be done totally by touch for someone who is blind or visually impaired. And then I'm going to go down through from top to bottom through this next hole, pulling that fleece ribbon through, and you'll see it creates this little running stitch. Well, there's my first stitch. Now my fleece ribbon is coming down through the back, so I'm going to go up from the bottom to the top again through the next hole. And if it starts to scrunch together, you can just tug on the fabric a little bit, but don't be too worried about that. It's going to actually scrunch up in the end. So now I feel, again, using your fingers, slide over to the left, find your next set of holes, and go down, top to bottom. And we're just going to keep repeating this, making that pretty little running stitch, and it does it on both sides. So now up from bottom to top, and then down to bottom again. Let's pull that fleece ribbon right through. It's very soft. The nice thing, don't have to worry about elastic because this fleece has elasticity and it will make it nice. So this part is going to go over the bridge of your nose and your cheeks. So it's nice and soft, comfortable, and has the elasticity to hold it up. And I'm coming to the end, to the far left side with my running stitch until I go through the very last hole in the left-hand corner, going down through to the bottom. Once I've done that, so now I can feel the both tails, and as you can see, my tail is shorter on the right than it is on the left on the sides. So I'm just going to flatten this product out, and I need to make this side a little longer. So all you do is just pull up on the little running stitches. You can pull it up. On the left hand side, I'm going to make a little loop and then keep going toward the right, pulling them up so that I can stretch the fleece over toward the right and make that right hand tail longer. Very simple. Okay, now let's check. There we go, much better. You can see the tails are about the same length on either side.